In today's video, we'll be looking at 5 ways to know if you're ready to retire. Over our many years of operating in the financial space, we've seen countless individuals struggle with this decision, often missing key signs that they're more prepared than they think. That's exactly why I'm making this video today, to share with you 5 clear indicators that you might be ready to retire, based on real-world experience our office has seen with hundreds of clients. So let's cut through the confusion and dive into these 5 ways to know if you're truly ready for retirement. Number 1, a good way to know you're ready to retire is if you've reached your targeted retirement savings amount. It sounds silly, but there are a number of reasons why people who reach their retirement savings number keep on working, such as uncertainty about future costs like healthcare expenses. You might be worried about rising healthcare, including long-term care costs like nursing home, which can significantly impact your savings in retirement. Another reason might be inflation. Even with targeted savings, unknown inflation factors can erode your purchasing power, which can make you cautious about retiring, understandably so. And then there's longevity risk. People are living longer, and that fear of outliving your savings might be pushing you to keep working. And then there's stock market volatility. If the market is uncertain, you may feel uncomfortable about retiring and afraid that that downturn could reduce your nest egg. Because of those uncertainties, this might lead to the desire for a more is better mentality. So even when you've hit your savings target, you might feel safer having an extra financial cushion, especially if you anticipate supporting your children or helping with the grandkids or leaving a legacy. This mix of financial, emotional, and psychological factors often explains why people delay retirement even when they've reached their retirement target. But if you have a sound financial plan and a framework that helps you address those financial and emotional factors, then reaching your targeted retirement savings amount becomes a reason to celebrate, and it can give you that added confidence to set that retirement date. Real quick, we're breaking down this piece of knowledge in the small amount of detail we have here because we only have a short amount of time, but we're going to be going through this topic in greater detail in a video later this month, so click the subscribe button now. Another way to tell that you are ready to retire, you have a clear vision for your retirement lifestyle. If you have a detailed idea of how you want to spend your time, pursue interests, or live out your retirement years, that's a clear sign that you're actually ready to commit to retirement. Emotional and financial concerns can still lead to hesitation when it comes to taking the actual step to retire, but if you have a goal and a vision and know you can achieve that in your current situation, that's a pretty great feeling. For example, if you have a travel-based vision for your retirement, your goals might include exploring new places, whether it's international travel, cross-country road trips, or spending extended time in destinations. But those goals can turn into action once you start to create frequent travel plans, you start budgeting for those trips, and maybe already buying an RV or a second home in your favorite location. Once you started this, you're pretty invested in making your travel-based retirement a reality. And again, having a sound financial plan and framework that helps you address that vision, whether it be travel, personal hobbies and passions, or staying socially connected and involved in cultural activities or something else, incorporating those costs into your retirement plan can help ensure that your portfolio keeps up with the lifestyle needs in retirement. A third reason you might know you're ready to retire, you have multiple secure income streams that are established. Having access to Social Security, a pension, rental income, or some sort of annuitized payment plan, or some combination of any of them, is an excellent way of helping you understand if you're ready to retire. Secure or guaranteed income streams, or mailbox money as we sometimes like to call it, helps to offset the returns that your other retirement accounts need to make to help keep your desired lifestyle in retirement. If your average monthly income expenses total $9,000 per month and you're receiving $3,500 a month in Social Security and another $2,000 a month in monthly pension, then you need to withdraw $3,500 a month from your retirement accounts in order to fill that income gap. If you have a little over $1 million in your retirement accounts and need $42,000 a year, that's closer to 4% a year as opposed to $108,000 per year if you needed that entire $9,000 per month. If you have multiple sources of income and your portfolio doesn't have to take on as much risk in order to generate a return to replenish those withdrawals, you might have a much higher probability of successfully living out your desired retirement lifestyle. It's important to sit down with a financial professional to make sure that you incorporate these multiple income sources into a sound financial plan and framework. If you want extra help identifying when to retire yourself, click the first link in the description where our team will review your exact situation and help you develop a sound financial plan and framework that we're talking about. The fourth reason you might know you're ready to retire, work no longer brings you fulfillment or joy. As you near retirement, it's natural to reflect on your career and ask yourself whether your work still brings you the same sense of purpose or fulfillment and joy that it once did. And if you started to feel a lack of enthusiasm for your job, or if work has become more of a burden than a rewarding experience, it might be a sign that retirement's on the horizon. Here's why. Changing priorities over the years, your values and priorities may shift. What was once fulfilling, whether it's career advancement, learning new skills, or achieving certain financial goals, might no longer be as important. As you approach retirement age, your focus may naturally turn towards personal interests, hobbies, travel, or spending more time with your loved ones. If work no longer aligns with these priorities, it could be a signal that you're ready for the next chapter. Also, there might be a loss of joy in daily tasks. When the day-to-day responsibilities of your job no longer brings you joy, it can feel like you're simply going through the motions. If you find yourself dreading Mondays or feeling disengaged in meetings or lacking the motivation to tackle new projects, it's a sign that the spark that you once had for your work is fading. Retirement can give you the freedom to rediscover joy and fulfillment in other areas of life that excite you. Then there's the physical exhaustion. Work can be physically draining, especially if you've spent many years in a demanding career. If you're feeling consistently worn out, stressed, or burned out, it might be time to prioritize your well-being. Retirement offers the chance to rest, recharge, and focus on activities that are less stressful and more nurturing for your physical health. Again, if you have a sound financial plan and framework figured out before you actually retire, then that loss of joy might not be so bad, because you know that if you really do start to feel that lack of joy in your job, you can have the option of being able to just walk away and be financially stable to live out the retirement style that you want. This kind of bleeds into reason number 5, why you might know you're ready to retire. You're emotionally ready for a new chapter. People don't change until the pain of change is less than the pain of staying the same. If you have a good retirement plan in place, it can help in realizing when the uncertainty of retirement is less painful than working another day at a place that you have no emotional connection to. As you get closer to the retirement age, that decision to retire isn't just about finances. Here's why. There's a sense of completion, as we noted in reason number 4. After years of working hard and accomplishing your professional goals, you might feel like you've done what you set out to do. If you no longer feel the drive to pursue new challenges in your career, it could be a sign that you're emotionally ready to move on. That sense of completion often means you're ready to close one chapter and open another, with new experiences outside of work. Then there's the excitement for new opportunities. Coming back to reason number 2, when you find yourself looking forward to what retirement could bring, whether that be travel, hobbies, volunteering, or spending more time with family, you're emotionally preparing for the future. That excitement, combined with a desire to explore new opportunities, signals that you're ready for a shift away from the daily grind and towards a life filled with activities that bring personal fulfillment. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you're thinking about your retirement situation. And that kind of folds into this 5th bullet point. You're ready for that new chapter. Now that you know the 5 ways to determine if you're ready to retire, you can start planning your retirement accordingly. However, if you really want to be sure that you're ready to retire, you need advice based on your current situation, which is exactly why we're offering a free consultation call to help you determine if you are ready to retire. To find out more, click on the link in the description. Until next time, take care.